What's up? How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all retaining? Hopefully some of y'all have woken up already in this matrix. Everybody's on their journey. Every single person. Some people gonna wake up. Some people gonna pass away and get reincarnated back to do this shit all over again because you're here to learn. That's the entire purpose. But check this out. For the ones that know, this is a simulation. Most definitely. It's what you call the matrix. There is an architect. There is a top source. Whatever that source is, we don't know. But we know when you pass away, you most definitely don't want to go towards the light because you will get reincarnated back to this bastard. Now look, and most definitely probably at a lower being, an apple, an ant, but this right here, the body, is where you want to be. So when you leave this, you want to go to a higher dimension, you want to become how can I say? You want to be in the void, exploring whatever consciousness actually is. You don't want to come back and redo this shit. But now check this out. As we know, we're in the matrix, and you got these people talking about like glitches, right? I seen a glitch, or they show people back in the day of celebrities looking like these older people. That's because they've been here before. At some point, you can say time, but I don't like to say that. But they have been here before at some point. But look, I have seen the human brain get hijacked, right? Multiple times, walking up crates, looking for imaginary Pokemon, saying pause, saying no homo, saying YOLO, all these words that I will call an NPC like to say. We already know religion, that stupid shit, have the most strongest hold on the brain by far, period. But now, I be scrolling social media, right? And I look at people's videos and people saying pause. People can't have a normal conversation. Grown so-called adults can't even say a certain word without saying pause because they can't think for themselves. So now, what's the new shit? When you start to hear a word too many times, there's something in the matrix that's going on. What I'm starting to hear now, everybody want to say cooked. Cook this. This person's cooked. This person has, not person, this picture has, this picture have aura, which makes absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever. You have to be in a being presence to sense their aura. You can't look at something in a picture and say it has aura. It makes absolutely no sense. But now, this word, cooked, have hijacked and took over the NPC's brains. We don't need nothing catastrophic to happen in the Matrix. If you want to notice an NPC, no matter what type of material possession they think they may own, it's very easy to spot an NPC because they will copy words. Let me say this again. It's very easy to spot an NPC You got these Agent Smiths out here acting like they have been unplugged. No, they're still stuck in the damn matrix. They will portray and act like they're unplugged, but it's always something, and it seems like it's a word. People dressed alike, people wear their hair alike, people that follow trends, most likely are NPCs overall. But you got these real, how can I say, specific high agents that's better than others, that can fool you. These Agent Smiths that's better than the other Agent Smiths that try to act like they're unplugged, but when they're not. They try to act like they're that person, and they're not. But it always seems, let me get it right, it always feel like that they use and they can't get away from what? The spells that we use. Because the English language, every time you speak is a spell. You got people acting like they do retention and stuck giving their thoughts to artificial intelligence on a daily. And now we're not talking about this AI, that govern this reality. The ones that they give you so you can communicate with the other entities. These NPCs, if you're having a hard time spotting them, these Agent Smiths, pay attention to the spells that they use, the language, the English language. There's always going to be a word that they get attached to, because in this matrix, they all have to follow a rule. Like your boy Neo. That's the whole point of the Matrix. He was breaking the rules. Some agents are better than others. They get attached to a specific word, and they will use that word over and over again. Because what? Because it's popular. It becomes trending to use this particular word, whatever the word may be. And that word of right now is cooked. Pay attention to what I'm saying. That word right now is cooked. There's going to be multiple other words that these Agent Smiths get attached to. That's how you can spot these Agent Smiths. These NPCs that will fight to protect the system, but then act like they have been unplugged, and they haven't. Pay attention to the ones that's awakened, that can think for themselves. Deep down in your soul, if you have one, because we know there's a lot of NPCs walking around without a soul, but will most definitely try to fool you like they have been unplugged. So don't get it twisted. They will always reveal themselves with the language. Never forget that. This your boy Monterico, SI Rico. Rate, comment, and sub if you understand. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'm out. Love y'all. Peace.